see a butterfly. Very cool. I'm gonna come up to it very slowly. I'm gonna hope I don't spook it away. And I'm not exactly sure what this is. I think it's a spring azure butterfly, but to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture for iNaturalist. And when I'm taking this picture, I'm gonna zoom in, not too close because I don't want it too pixelated, but I'm gonna try to get a steady shot. And for this, I want to get a picture of the wings. I can also see the antenna, so I know it's not a moth because it's not feathery. Instead, it's smooth and it has these barbs on there. So, and if I'm really lucky, he may open his wings for me. If he does, I'll get that shot too. Very cool. I was worried he would fly off right away. So now I have a photo of him. So I have iNaturalist on my cell phone, and it's a free app. Anybody can download it. And so I have already set up an account. So here we go. And I'm gonna add this butterfly that I just saw. So I'm gonna hit the little camera icon, and I'm gonna go to my camera roll, and here's my butterfly. So I'm gonna hit done. So there it is, there's the butterfly right next to the shiny flower. So I'm gonna hit next. And the nice thing about iNaturalist is it can help identify for you. So it says, what did you see? I could type that in and say, is that an azure? But instead I'm just gonna hit this and let iNaturalist identify it for me. So it's loading suggestions. It's doing some thinking. So iNaturalist is using the artificial intelligence to come up and identify that. So I was right, it popped up spring azure. There's also a summer azure. So if I'm not quite sure which one it is, I can hit this little info and it will show me a range map of where it's found, some additional photos so I can pan through. Ooh, nice. So there it is, Celestrina neglecta, very cool. So I could see different images of it. And you know, I can go back and compare the other options. So it's saying it could be the spring azure or it can be summer azure, and both are visually similar and both are seen nearby. So I definitely want something that's seen nearby. I'm not looking at Western US, so I'm gonna look at the spring azure too and make some comparisons. So spring azure, that's a female. There's the male, so the male is very colorful. There's the female. Ooh, there we go. So if he were to open his wings, I might get a nice view and it would look like this blue. Azure is another name for blue, so that makes perfect sense. So let's see, it's a little warm and sunny. If we're lucky, he'll open up. If not, that's okay. But I was correct, it is the spring azure. So I'm gonna go back here and I'm going to select spring azure. And then here's today's date and the time, and I have my location on. So right now I'm at the Eco Lab. Geo-privacy, this is not a state endangered or rare threatened species, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the geo-privacy regular. And for projects, I can select multiple projects. I think for now I'm gonna go ahead and just hit share. I can always upload it to a project later. So there we go. It's showing some of my other species I photographed today. So, there we go. Very easy. That's how you upload an observation to the iNaturalist app.